Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss the example for discrete random variable. Given that we have the function fx is a continuous function. The table below shows that the value of fx for a new cumulative distribution function for a discrete random variable is as follows. So here we have the table. So kindly refers to A. Probability that x greater than 1. Kindly modify the situation. Probability that x greater equals to 2. So meaning that we are interested in 2 and also the 5, but not for -2, -1, and also the 1. So the situation will be 1 minus f1. Then only we can take the value 2 and also the 5. So if it refers to the situation, here we have 1 minus 0.52. So the probability that x greater than 1 will be equals to 0.48. Next, B. Probability that x is greater equals to -1 and less than 5. Kindly modify the situation. Probability that we have x greater equals to -1, less than and equals to 4. So in here, there is no 4. So the value would be 2. So by referring to the situation, we are interested in -1, 1, and also the 2. But not for -2. So in here, we have f2 minus the f -2. Referring to the table, 0.75 minus 0.15. So the answer would be probability that x greater equals to -1 less than 5 will be 0.6. Next, kindly refers to C. Probability that modulus of x less than 2. Define the situation. Probability that x, where we have greater than -2 and less than 2. Kindly modify the situation. Probability that x greater equals to less than equals to. Refers to the table where we have -1. And then we have the 1. Meaning that we are interested in -1 and also the 1. So we have the f1 minus the f bracket -2. Referring to the table, so 0.52 minus 0.15. So based on the situation, probability that modulus of x less than 2, and we will have 0.37. If it refers to D, we have the probability that modulus x greater than 1. Kindly define the situation. Probability that x greater than 1, or it becomes plus, probability that x less than -1. So based on the situation, probability that x greater equals to, so here we have the 2, plus probability that x less than equals to, so we will have -2. So based on the situation, we are only interested in 2 and 5. So 1 minus, we have the f1. So 1 minus 0.52, so here we have 0.48. Next, for this case, we have to add on the f -2. So plus with the 0.15, plus with the 0.15. So the summation would be probability that modulus of x greater than 1, where we will have 0.63. Next, refers to E and F. We are interested in expected value and also the variance. What we have to do is to find the situation, which is the probability, not the cumulative distribution function. So random variable x, where we have -2, -1, 1, 2, and also the 5. Next is to find the probability and not the CDF. So in order to find the probability, what we have to do is to minus the situation. So here we have 0.15. In order to find the -1, we have to minus this part. Then we have 0.09. Continue. Minus this part. Then we have 0.28. Continue. Minus this part. Then we have 0.23. Finally, minus this part, and we have 0.25. Next, we have to find the EX. In order to find the EX, we have to multiply x with the probability. So we have -0.3, -0.09, 0.28, 0.46, and 1.25. Continue. X squared multiply with the probability. So square this part and we will have 4 multiply with the 0.15, then we will have 0.6. Square this part and we will have 0.09. Square this part and we will have 0.28. Square this part and we will have 4. Then multiply with the 0.23 and we have 0.92. Square this part and we will have 25. Then multiply with the 0.25 and we will have 6.25. Next, we have the EX, meaning that we have to sum up this part. Then we have -0.39 plus 0.28 plus 0.46 plus 1.25. So the EX will be equals to 1.6. Next is to find the E bracket X square. Sum up 0.69 plus 0.28 plus 0.92 plus 6.25. So the summation would be 8.14. Continue. E bracket X minus 3 bracket square. So we will have E bracket X square minus 6X plus with the 9. So we have the E bracket X square minus 6EX plus with the 9. So if we substitute 8.14 minus 6 multiply 1.6 plus with the 9. By referring to the calculator, if we simplify the situation, and we will have E bracket X minus 3 bracket square, then we will have 7.54. Next, we have to find the variance. So the formula would be 8.14 minus bracket 1.6 to the power of 2. So by referring to the situation, we have to find the variance. Then we have variance x, which is equals to 5.58. Variance 1 minus 2x. So we have variance 1 plus we have negative 2 square. Then multiply with the variance of x. So here we will have 0. So we have 4 multiplied with 5.58. So the variance 1 minus 2x will be equals to 22.3